One of the questions that we're always asked is, well, okay, we're looking at technology, so do I go with ERP or do I go with best of breed? I mean, if we had $1 or a pound or a euro for every time anybody asked us that from the client base, well, we probably wouldn't have to stand up here making these presentations too often. And it's actually quite an easy question to answer. The answer is you need both. And what we're showing here through this data is again, this was part of the survey that we do on an annual basis, we've classified the different companies out there in terms of their view, how they view supply chain, from aggressive through mainstream through to conservative. It sort of relates to how they look at demand-driven value network, the objectives, whether they're cost-focused or whether they look at supply chain to support the business, competitive advantage. And then we ask them, well, how do you view different technologies and how you source different technologies to support the supply chain? So look at the aggressive category there. That high peak that you see in the middle is a mixture of best of breed and ERP applications, 48%. Even in the mainstream, it's at 43%. It's only in the conservative sector where companies are really further back down that maturity level or that maturity model in terms of their supply chain, where they're not using best of breeds. They're using more or having more reliance on ERP. The key way of and this is obviously a very high-level view, because I've completely run out of time to go into this in any more detail, but basically ERP systems, if you look at the aggressive companies, they're using that to support standardization of processes. They're using that to support commoditized processes. They're using that to support non-differentiating processes. What they're using best-of-breed solutions for is adding that innovation around the core, about adding capability to support differentiated business processes and differentiated supply chain capabilities. So the answer to the question is it's both. It's a hybrid model. But the key thing, the key takeaway in terms of the technology to support your journey to demand-driven value network is getting the right balance between ERP and best-of-breed.